Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Sunday, I went and I did it. I played Call of Duty Ghosts, and man oh man, can I say, holy freaking crap, I love that game. Call of Duty Ghosts is quickly becoming my favorite Call of Duty. If I had to pick a Call of Duty to play, it might just be Call of Duty Ghosts. The core of that game, if you saw my video on Tuesday and I told you to watch another video, which is going to be in the description of this video again, hopefully, you need to watch it because core mechanics versus, I'll say like alternative mechanics or game mechanics or map mechanics, however else you want to say it, secondary mechanics. Call of Duty Ghosts does this very, very well. The core mechanics, the shooting, the guns, the player movement, the map layout, all fantastic. I love it so much. The only problems with Call of Duty Ghosts come in the forms of perks, maybe some weapons. I don't think any weapons are unbalanced, but you know, that's the category. And some select kill streaks, guard dog, IEDs, danger close, noob tubes, that sort of thing. Those are the things that's wrong with Call of Duty Ghosts. However, the things that are good about Call of Duty Ghosts is the core mechanics. The core mechanics of Call of Duty Ghosts, the map layouts, the map knowledge you have in Call of Duty Ghosts, the map flow, the spawn knowledge you're able to have, the way you move around the map is just so wonderful. I played a game of Strike Zone, probably one of the smallest maps in Call of Duty Ghosts, also sort of complex, but I was able to go 18-0. Flawless. How many of you could be flawless on any other Call of Duty after Call of Duty Ghosts? And certainly not in Advanced Warfare, certainly not in Black Ops 3, maybe not on Infinite Warfare. The reason for this is boots on the ground gameplay and map design. In Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3, the maps were so simplistic that you could not evade a gunfight. You could not avoid certain lines of sight. You could not avoid certain sight lines without, you know, I felt like in those games you were either in a head glitch or you were out in the open, especially in Black Ops 3. That's what broke Black Ops 3 for me. You were either in a head glitch camping or you were out in the open in a 50-50 gunfight, and then you would boost jump in the air and it'd just be a 50-50 gunfight. It's just ridiculous. And that's like tenfold for Advanced Warfare. Man, I hate that game. But for Call of Duty Ghosts, it was like, no, that's a hot spot of the map. There are going to be a lot of people looking at that area. I'm going to avoid that area as much as I can. I'm going to try to not have a line of sight. I'm going to try to sprint past those areas to an area where I have the position of advantage. I'm going to try to use my spawn knowledge. Oh man, there were times where I was pushing up with my teammates and then I would recognize the spawn flip. I would turn around and I would be in another position of advantage. I would find myself in another position of advantage with cover, and I would be able to flip spawns very effectively in Call of Duty Ghosts. Whereas if we look at like Black Ops 3, it's like, okay, you're going, oh, now you're spawned behind. That's the tactical gameplay that I absolutely love about Call of Duty Ghosts. I mean, it's a smart game. You have to use your brain. You have to use your teammates, your mini-map. There's a flow to it. You have spawn knowledge that to your advantage. You know, it's not just this like, okay, it's a simplistic three-lane map. Think Black Ops 3. It's like, okay, you're here, they spawned over there, go get in a 50-50 gunfight. No, it's more intricate than that. There's pieces of cover, there's sight lines, there's different angles, and oh, it's just brilliant. Not to mention the guns and the kill streaks. Oh, the kill streaks. The kill streaks could be to a specific class. You can have a class for if you're doing bad. You can have a class if you're doing good with a big, huge honking kill streak. Oh, it's just so wonderful. But the game session didn't end there. The game session, for me, did not end with Call of Duty Ghosts. I moved on to Infinite Warfare. I said, you know what? This is going to be a good time to do a direct comparison to Infinite Warfare. And can I say, I give a little bit more respect to Infinite Warfare after this game session, because I think the core of Infinite Warfare, except for two things, is a very solid core. I think they have the weapons. Even with this DLC, the first 2-3 DLCs now, they have good maps on those DLCs. And I think, minus those two things, this is a good game disguised as a bad game. So Donuts, what makes this game bad for you? Well, there are two things. Number one, the specialists. The specialists are a core mechanic of this game that make it inherently random. They give you a random overpowered gun. They give you a random power that is unbalanced. That's unpredictable. That's the main thing that I want to get across here. This is unpredictable gameplay. Yes, it's fun. Everyone gets a specialist, right? It's not unbalanced if everyone gets it. Well, not necessarily, but it's unpredictable. Oh, that guy had an eraser. Oh, that guy had a teleport. Oh, that guy was invisible. Oh, that guy was in phase shift. That sort of thing. Those things, while you can use them to your benefit, of course, they make the game inherently random. Speaking of randomness, the number 2 thing that's broken about the core of Infinite Warfare is the advanced movement. The advanced movement, while it gives, like I said, it gives everybody the ability to jump up in the air and dodge bullets and be a difficult moving target, everybody has it. Everybody has it to their advantage, so it creates a randomness. When you're sitting on a corner and you're waiting for someone to turn the corner more so, if it was boots on the ground, you know they would either like jump shot, and that's even predictable to a certain extent, or they would just kind of turn the corner, and that would be a very consistent gunfight to win. That's like almost a guaranteed gunfight to win. You're looking at a corner, you know someone's going to turn around or sprint around. That's an easy gunfight to win. Whereas now in Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, you have this advanced movement where if you're looking and you know somebody's going to turn the corner, they might boost jump in the air, they might slide 50 feet around the corner, they might walk around the corner like normal, they might kind of like do a little scoot jump all the way across the screen, they may go way up top, they may go above your head. You know, there's so much more possibilities to turn that corner, which is good for the person turning the corner, but it makes it inherently random for gameplay. That means I can no longer tell you as the viewer, when you know someone's going to turn the corner, be sure to aim down sight to be ready for them. No, it means there's a less of a skill gap. There's more randomness. There's more unpredictability inherent in the game. That itself is bad and broken. That is why I hate Infinite Warfare. If you'll follow me on Twitter, that link in the description, I will say that I hate Infinite Warfare and I love Infinite Warfare. Both of those things are true. I really do like the weapons. I like the kill streaks, even though they are a shell of the Call of Duty Ghost kill streaks and Modern Warfare 3 kill streaks. I like the weapons. The weapons are so fantastic. The perks are really balanced, and I love the DLC maps. I think the DLC maps are fantastic. But the core of Infinite Warfare, what makes Call of Duty, that advanced movement, that specialist system, it ruins it. If people are using it, it ruins the consistency. It makes this game random, and there's nothing more that I hate about a multiplayer game is when it's random. I don't want to play rock, paper, scissors. I want to play chess. And I know there are certain solutions for this. For example, tactical team deathmatch, tactical mosh pit, that sort of thing. First of all, I want to say that is amazing, and I am going to spend as much energy and effort I can on YouTube and in Reddit to promote that game mode, and as well as fix that game mode, because the fact that you got 70 health in that tactical game mode is bullcrap. There are SMGs with super fast rate of fires that will two-shot you. That's unbalanced. You've ruined your weapon balance at that point. There's a whole video on tactical. I know that is a viable option for us who love boots on the ground. However, there are some inherent game mechanic issues with the fact that you have 70 health, and that needs to change to 100 health in order for me to be able to fully enjoy that game mode, and in turn, Infinite Warfare as a whole. But anyway, I thought I would share that experience with you. You know, I did go to Infinite Warfare, and I had a freaking blast. You know, I had that Call of Duty Ghost mentality of the map design, of the spawn knowledge, and all that sort of good stuff, and I really did have a blast. I think I had the best game session I ever had with it. I had big scores, big kills, big streaks, that sort of stuff. I love it. And I like the supply drop system in Infinite Warfare. As weird as that sounds, but yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I could go on. Maybe I'll do a live stream. I did say on Twitter, I did put up a poll on Twitter whether or not you guys wanted to see a Call of Duty Ghost live stream, multiplayer live stream, and you guys seem to be all for that. Lots of votes for that. But anyway, that's all I have for you guys today, and I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.